All right, let's take a look at some of the final scores in the league tonight. The Capitals were hoping to grab 2 points up against the Lightning. Tampa Bay. All right, at this time, let's get you caught up on all the action on the ice tonight. The Blue Jackets were hoping to fly high on the road against the Blackhawks. Columbus triumphs in the shootout, proving to be a little too much to handle offensively. The Ducks were on the road to take on the Blues. Anaheim plays pad the stat night with a strong offensive performance. The Maple Leafs look to run roughshod over the Islanders. The New York Islanders tightened it up late when...
Hi everybody, welcome back to EA Sports, and when you're hot, you are hot, and that is the way things have gone for the home team as of late. Let's see if they can keep it going tonight. The Lightning have won the opening face-off and take possession here at the start. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. Tampa Bay's got the puck inside the offensive zone. He's it out to the puck. Made the save on the play. Slides it across to Reddish. Toronto's across the blue line. Fires it on net. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Vasilevsky.
McCabe's been struggling to put up some numbers, and it can be frustrating to head into a pointless streak and continue. When that happens, you start to get down on yourself. It can really affect your confidence. You got to focus on the little things and try and keep good habits.
And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Gains the zone from the right side. Fires it. Stops it with a glove. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Toronto's won the defensive zone draw. Into the attacking end. Let's move to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Big save by the goaltender once again. Back-to-back saves.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-box now?
Slides it over with pace to point. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Blocked in traffic. Now a quick pass to point. Makes the move in close. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. Tampa Bay's got it in the offensive zone. Snagged with the
glove by Wall. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. The Bolts win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Toronto's on the attack. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Hedman. Gains the zone through the middle. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save in front.
Wall's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
And they win the draw on their own end. Toronto's moving it up the ice. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Quick feed to point. The Bolts looking against the half wall. Stopped by the goaltender.
You see goaltenders working on reaction time all the time. Why? For shots like this, you just have to react. It's instincts that make the save.
And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Takes the puck along the boards. Stopped by the goaltender.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Tampa Bay's won the draw. Tries to feed it over to Gensel. Tries to the sweet spot. There he is on the redirect. Throws that one away. Tries to get it out of harm's way. Moves it to Knox. Oh, he'll feel that one. Shoves the puck away. Here's a feed in front. Takes a shot. The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing.
He's only one goal away, James, from his next milestone right here.
Played big in the moment there. A shot. Oh, and another save. And here we go. And the exclamation mark thrown there.
Yeah, this fight is over with that decisive last punch, James. Not difficult to see who won that fight. The W goes to the road team all the way.
Did they find his tooth? I don't know if they did, but nevertheless, both teams lining up for the face-off. Slides it quickly to Kemp. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice.
On that one, James, and now look at him on the ice. He's laboring to get up. You can see that they're still out of breath after that duo, that back and forth action, and they'll just sit for 5 minutes, get some much needed rest, as fighting, it can be exhausting.
Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. And they'll start with possession. There's a great glove save by Wall. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. He might have a step here. He's clear. What a stop on the puck game. Cavaliers got the puck along the boards. Scrum along the wall. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay tuned. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Leafs need to step up offensively and more confidence with the puck, James. They're really not entering with any conviction, and they're staying on the perimeter. They have a minority of shots, and they're lucky. They're real lucky that this game is still tied.
Feeds it over. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. The Leafs will play from the defensive zone. And he can't hang on after that hit. And he slides it quickly to point. Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender. And here we go.
Well, this battle, it could be a long one here, James. Two heavyweights going toe-to-toe now.
Look out. And ding, ding, it's all over.
Yeah, the bell has rung, and he certainly got his done. The Bolts find a way to send a clear message with that fight. They say, we're not going to be pushed around. We're tough, we're physical, and we're not going anywhere.
Quick feed to point. With possession along the wall. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Slides it across to Marner. Centering pass! And that shot's blocked! And some good footwork to kick it away. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. And he gets in front of that. Oh, he missed the net! Oh!
That's going to be frustrating, James. You work so hard in your possession to get those looks. They're dangerous, and then you don't capitalize. That's a huge miss. Now you can see the pent-up frustration. That's his second penalty of the period. Now he's put his team in a compromised position. Not to mention he's affected their rhythm.
And we are still tied after an excellent kill by the shorthanded unit.
Well, it's a critical juncture. Game is tied, and the PK unit does a real great job of keeping it there.
Puck grab by Matthews. And he takes the feed. Puck scooped up by Manson. Quick pass over to Lomberg. Tries to get it to Anderson Dolan. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Still has possession. The Lightning have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Toronto's got a hold of the puck some smart heads-up defensive play by Anderson Dolan. Here they are on the attack. Sends it over. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Here's a shot, and that one's turned away. Quick pass to Radish. Here's a chance. There's a great save by Vasilevsky. And the puck's kicked free. And that'll free up the puck. Thunderous collision along the boards. Taking a one-goal lead here in period number 2.
Yeah, now it's about not sitting back, not saying, hey, we've got a lead, we're going to protect it, but being aggressive and trying to go after more.
And that's a great hits-up play by Kent. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Oh, another hit. This guy's all about ruthless aggression tonight.
Well, he certainly is. His feet are always moving, and they've been clean body on body, but certainly sending a message and setting the tempo.
Mark in this period. The Leafs are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Oh, pass! Tampa Bay's got a hold of it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Chernak. Gaining momentum up along the side. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Points exploring options with the puck. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Handles a sweet feed. Big time stop there.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Moves the puck. And now it's over to Gensel. Poking up with the stick in the defensive zone. Dropped him in the open ice. And now it's to Tavares. Gets it over to Riley. Puck picked up by Domi. Here's a chance. And that goes off his blocker.
Nylander's made an incredible play right there. I mean,
He's got a step. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Just got enough of that one to keep it out.
I love his confidence and composure with the puck, James. I mean, he will manipulate his opponent as he's maneuvering his way to the net because he's willing to pause. He's got that confidence. And when he gets to the front, man, the goaltender is in a ready position and makes a nice save.
There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back to the third period next. Frame is underway here. Great heads-up play to poke it away at the offensive end. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Big save in front.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
And makes the save.
Wall's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. Has been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
Sends it quickly to Nylander. From the right side, they gain the zone. Gets the puck in deep. Slides it diagonally to Hagel. Poked away in the offensive zone by Domi. Slides the puck over. Oh, what a glove save by Vasilevsky.
Listen, Jane, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get, and he challenges. He's set, ready to go in great position and makes the save.
Lots of time left in this period. The Leafs have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. The Leafs have it now. Trish shots on the side. Denies him. moved up ahead and makes the routine save. Wolves got the puck, and we'll get a whistle here in the stoppage of play.
Well, this is a smart play, James. He makes huge saves all throughout the game, and this is a smart decision to be able to preserve the lead. He knows exactly where he's at, and he gets a much-needed face-off.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Wolves got the puck, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, and this is a huge play right here, just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
Nylander's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Passes it over. Oh, and makes the save just not enough to keep it out. Taken along the wall by Point. Slides it over with pace to Kemp. Moves the puck to Robertson. Great hand-eye contact on the play. Tampa Bay's crossed the line and on the attack. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. The Leafs take it along the wall. Keeps possession on the play. The Lightning have possession along the boards. A little dipsy-doodle and he loses possession of the puck. Great read with the stick. Picked up along the wall by McDonough. Into the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up. Lots of time left in this period. Toronto's got a 3-1 lead. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And a great save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Tampa Bay's on the attack. That's blocked. Big time stop. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Tampa Bay's been the better team, but not necessarily boasting the better goaltender, trailing early in the third. Quick pass across to Nylander. Takes it across the blue line. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Moves it quickly over to Nylander. The Lightning have gained control of the puck along the wall. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Poked away in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Hedman. Turned aside with the glove by Woll. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Marner's been on fire lately. Everything he throws at the net seems to be going in. When it's working for you, you got to be confident. You feel like nothing can go wrong.
Tampa Bay's won the draw, and they'll go to work. And that's poked away by Tony. Finds some space in the corner. Pass back to the point. Here's a shot. Oh, got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Pass it up ahead. The Bolts gain possession along the wall. Locks him. The Leafs take possession in the neutral zone. And he sends it across to Domi. Puck picked up in the open ice. Scooped up along the wall by Knies. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Quick feed to Hagel. Picked off by Shabbat. Takes the pass. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Here's the pass. Pumped away by the goaltender. And here's the pass to Paul. Slides it quickly to Knies. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Knies plays it against the boards. Puts it on net. And look who's at it again. Another hit. He's just racking them up tonight.
Well, he really is using every...
He scores! Jake Gibson with the finish.
Sometimes when you're in an on-man rush, you can overthink it, James. You can overpass. Not save, and man, does this ever feel good. You know, you feel it right through you when you know you've made that big save, and everyone around you is appreciative.
He got all of that one. Grabbed along the board by Nyes. Here's a chance to the middle, and that's stopped. Angles it over to Nyes. And now he moves it quickly to Matthews. And that shot gets caught in traffic. And a smart heads-up play with the bank. And he's got the answer for that one. Moves it to Matthews. Back to the point it goes. Shot! Fantastic save! And he loses control here. Quick pass to point. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Quick shot! With the stop. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Battle along the wall. Dishes it to Tanev. Slides the puck across to Matthews. Shot! That'll do it here this evening. Hey, no shortage of action and drama on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at what happened elsewhere. The Lightning played on the road against the Maple Leafs. Toronto pulls one out in a tightly contested affair. The Hurricanes battled it out against the Canadiens. Montreal turns in a strong defensive effort, enough to preserve the win. The Ducks had an on-ice collision with the Predators. Nashville posts the win in a tightly contested affair. A very special guest drops by on the show, and we'll do that next. All right, lots of wild happenings on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of the scores of what went down. The Caps were on the road to take on the Stars. Washington turned it up a notch in the shootout, and they come away with a 2-point win. Lots more to get to on the ice. Stay with us, everybody. The Bolts will try to make it 3 in a row in this ongoing series. Hospital's last effort against them saw him pick up a number of hits and an assist. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Panthers are going to start with the contact to take the opening draw. Making his presence felt with their hit.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit. Kucherov's back in the lineup after nursing his injury, and sometimes it can be frustrating and you can feel a little slow to start, but he creates some offense right off the hop.
Receives the pass, and he gets a chunk of that to keep it out.
Vasilevsky's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Sends it out in front. Blocked shot. Knight's going to hang on for a whistle. With a stoppage in play, it's time now to look at our pound-for-pound matchup.
I love it when players of similar style go toe-to-toe games or really head-to-head, because you can really evaluate them and see who's elevated their game at the right time, really trusting in the process, buy into the coach's plan, and making a key difference in the outcome of the game.
Dishes it off. Shot! And that clears off the body in traffic. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And that's blocked away. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Makes his presence known on the ice. McDonough's got it in the defensive end. Steps in front of the shot. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. He got all of that hit on the play. Solid check to slow him down. And he's knocked out the puck there. Good read with the stick to break that up. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Misses a golden opportunity there. Dishes it to Soucy. The Panthers gain possession. Centering feed. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Florida's ahead 1-0. They win the draw and go on the attack. Oh, and the stick folds on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
The worst. And he keeps possession. Kucherov's moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it quickly over to Forsling. And he takes the dish. Puts it on net. Oh, solid save by Vasilevsky. Takes the feed from the wing. Florida's got the puck. Tries to get it over to Verhaeghe. The Panthers gain the zone. Sends a pass over. Quick feed to point.
Verhaeghe's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
Here's a short pass to Ekblad. Feeds the puck to Tkachuk. Cuts to the paint. Great save by Vasilevsky.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Florida's high activity in the offensive zone has resulted in them leading here midway through the first. Barkov's won the faceoff, and now let's see what they can do. Shuts him down. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Florida's got it behind the net. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Here we go, one-man rush. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. The Panthers have it against the wall. Florida's coaches wanted a lot of shots on net, and the team has delivered so far, leading late in the first. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Here in the late going to the frame, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. That's one way to take possession with both centers tied up there in that scrum. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Luostarinen crossed the line and gained the zone. The Bolts have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Moves around along the half wall. And that skips away on the nice defensive deflection. Goaltender being solid for the whistle. Operates across here any moment to get things underway again. Wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Tkachuk's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Oh, a clutch save! Vasilevsky's got the puck and he's going to hang on. taken by point. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Soucy's moving it ahead. Slides it across. And that goes off a player. And the puck's knocked loose. Well, that brings an end to period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. The Panthers continue to be the more active team here early in the second, and they lead as a result. Puck is dropped, and the clock is ticking now here on the second period. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Vasilevsky's been so dialed in right from puck drop, and really the only player that has been. He has been under siege. Yes, they're trailing, but they still have an opportunity to get back in this game because of him.
Here's a race for the loose puck. And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. Moves it to the middle, and it's blocked. From center, they get into the attacking area. Pokes it away in his own end. Quick pass over to Hedman. Great stretch pass as he connects.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Big time stop there.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Here's an odd man rush. Slides it across. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Quick feed to point. Takes it and looks ahead. Here they come on the attack. Florida's got the puck. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Florida's looking to break out of their own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Tkachuk. Excellent stick work on the play. Moves it to Forsling. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Pass across to Tkachuk. Quick pass to Reinhart. And he was ready for that one. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. Here's the chance on the attack. Shot. Gets a piece of it to make the save. And the puck's booted away. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. And now it's grabbed by Hedman. And he passes it up ahead to Hagel. Moves it to the middle. Moves it quickly over to Manson. From the left side, takes the pass. And a stick break setup. Passes it over to D'Angelo. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. The Panthers take possession in the defensive end. Verhaeghe's got the puck in his own zone. They fight an on-man rush. Scores! Oh! Wow!
You can see the frustration on the coach behind the bench here. His team didn't come ready to play, and nothing he says or does makes a difference right now.
The Panthers talked about getting off to a good start at the morning skate, but Cheryl, this is next level overseeing.
It really is. Through the first period into the second here, they just dominated. The puck has been on their stick, and when they're in the offensive zone, they're not just on the perimeter. They're finding ways to get pucks to the net.
The Bolts take it along the wall.
Oh, save on the play! Wow! Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save!
Gives him a tap with the stick, and the referees don't like it. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision. Barkov's going off to the box for 2 minutes. Works it across to point. Here's a short pass to Verhaeghe. Florida's got the puck in the defensive end. The Lightning have taken possession along the wall. Sends the pass over. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Florida's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Takes a bump and hangs on. Takes the feed at the back end. And that's off target as it hits a body. And he slides it quickly to Chernak. Florida's gained possession. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it is certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
Florida's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Sends it quickly to point. The Bolts take it across the blue line. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. The Bolts take over on possession. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Fires it on net. Vasilevsky's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Hedman's been feeling it, James. You know who else is feeling it? His teammates. They have been the beneficiaries of a great leader on the ice who's just been distributing the puck and generating a ton of offense.
Barkov's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Vasilevsky's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. More than half the period has expired. Florida's got a 3-goal lead. Points won it off the faceoff. Oh, he almost put him through the boards. Way too much congestion blocks that. Feeds it over. Lets it go. He got all of that hit. And he takes the pass. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Barkov. Quick feed to Kulikov. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Hedman stick handling in his own zone. Tampa Bay's moving it along the wing. Takes the feed. What a hit on the play. Oh, my.
You clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Love it. Feeds it on over to Cirelli. Florida's got it in the neutral zone. Rodriguez has the puck against the half wall. Vasilevsky's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Florida's looking to carry this sizable lead here into the second intermission. They have been the dominant club tonight. Points, gain possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Grabs the puck. Now a quick pass to Kucherov. Can hang on to the puck after taking a knock. And he takes the feed. Fires it! What a stop! Picked up along the boards by Rodriguez. Passes it over! Too many bodies in the way. Moves it to point. Levels him with the hit. Handles the pass. A chance at front! And that's intercepted. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. What a glove save by Vasilevsky.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. The reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3.
That buzz was way too high. That's crazy.
It has been a thorough dismantling through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if they can try to change that here in the third. There we go, Cheryl. They're going to go.
No one can take liberties with your star players. You have to protect them. And when you send an enforcer out there, you're sending a message not only to the team you're playing now, but the teams you're going to play in the future.
Down to the ice they go.
Yeah.
That was spirited.
It is spirited, and it's expected, James. I mean, there's no love lost between these two teams. This is exactly what I thought would happen. You could just feel this coming, couldn't you, James? I mean, this is a blow
spark the team. There we go.
Florida's been way more active here tonight on the ice, and they have certainly capitalized on their opportunities and continue to lead in the third. Malatesta's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. And now he angles it across to Kucherov. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. The Panthers have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Driving right to the front, and a great save. Florida's looking to break out. Taken along the wall by Ekblad. Good check, frees the puck up. Florida's got him along the wall. Puck grab by Kucherov. They've got some momentum here. That's gloved by Knight.
I was a believer in that play. I believe.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Florida's been the better
didn't
team,
happen.
and the scoreboard shows it. 4-1 is where we sit. Forsling's lugging the puck. Slides it over with pace to Ekblad. Steps across the line on the attack down the right side. Takes a shot.
Done by it.
Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here.
Been a bad showing, but we can at least get in fights and hit people.
He got all of that one. Drills them. On the attack along the boards. Oh, and there's a great save by Knight. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Picked up along the wall by Turnak. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Lets it go. Too much traffic in the lane. The Bulls have it on the offensive end. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Florida showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. The Panthers win the draw. Rodriguez has it in the defensive end. The Lightning have the puck against the boards. Takes
Hit
the
him.
feed.
Hit him.
Handles the puck.
Nope.
Reflexes there. Florida's been the better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the third. Feeds the puck over to Kucherov. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Here's a shot, and that goes off a body. Tries to feed it over to Rodriguez. Florida's got the puck along the wall. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Manson. Dishes it off. Puck scooped up by Ekblad. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. From the point, looks to make something happen. And it goes off a stick. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Oh, fantastic save by Knight. Florida's in transition. Handles it along the blue line. Oh,
If this looks like going through emotions, I kind of am, because I'm so tired.
He's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck. That's right in
Just
the middle
need
of
to
the
do
ice
something.
as the shooter's got a dangerous
Do
opportunity.
something. Good hurt.
Up along the wall by Forsling. Tampa Bay's got possession of the puck. Shuts him down. Slides it back to the blue line. Oh, what a block. He'll get a pat on the back from the coach, and he gets off. He's picking it off. Slides it across. Denies him.
Okay, simulation. Get some goals for our team now. It's been
Slides it
funny.
diagonally to point.
It's been nice and funny.
Feeds it up
Told some
ahead.
good jokes.
Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save?
Yeah. get done.
We've called it the game within the game. It's pound for pound. Cheryl, who's the winner of the matchup tonight?
Barkov's been outstanding in this game tonight, James. He's really creating for everyone on the ice and making everyone around him better. And that's the sign of an excellent player, and he's getting it done tonight.
Big prize out there. Takes the puck. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. The Panthers can simply put this on cruise control based on the lead that they now have here in the third. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. The Panthers played along the wing. Here's a chance. And that goes off a stick somewhere in
Another
traffic. Here we go. They're dropping.
well, when you're not doing all for the playoffs.
They hit their star player.
Well, if they're going to touch the star players, you're going to have to answer the call. They certainly don't want the
Yeah, there you go.
So here they come, the enforcer.
That's 5 fights in 2 games.
They make their way over to the penalty box, still chirping one another. You can see that it was testy out there, but they'll go back to the box and they'll sit for 5.
And that's all she wrote from this one tonight.
Okay, well, it's been a rough couple days. Rough couple games. I mean, they just like that I'm fighting, so I'm an enforcer. That's what I'm here to do.
All right, let's go around the horn and see what happened elsewhere around the NHL tonight. The Panthers were on the road up against the Lightning. Florida puts on a magical offensive display for the win. The Sharks were in tough with the Predators. San Jose tightens it up when they needed to most late, and they get the win. The Sabres were hoping to quiet the crowd on the road. Time to
I
take
may
a look
regret
at what
this one
happened
playing
around
one
the
more
league
game.
as we check in on some of the
May
scores.
regret it.
The
I
Bees
may
were hoping to
regret
play
it.
spoiler against the Flyers.
Ottawa always
Boston
kills us,
technically
too, so
superior in this one, and they
it's gonna be
skate
bad.
away with the victory.
It's gonna be
The
bad.
Canucks took to the road to match up with the Kings. Los Angeles posts a strong game in their own end, and they do. Welcome back to EA Sports, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. This road trip has turned into a borderline nightmare, but they'll try to close it out with a win tonight. The Lightning have established possession here early in this one as they win the draw. Takes a shot.
That's a true competitor.
Oh, he down.
Think that he's completely out of it, James. He comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
It's the game within the game. It's pound for pound. Cheryl, take it away.
You know, it's interesting, James, when you're evaluating players, especially ones with a similar style, you can really tell who came into the game ready, who had done their preparation, was ready right from puck drop.
Looks to start the transition game behind the net. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Has he got a consecutive save?
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out on top of the crease.
Do what we can. Doing what we can.
There's less holes in the net.
Lots of time left in this period. The game is still close.
Tampa Bay's got him in the offensive zone. Ottawa's got control of it now from their own end. Cuts to the front. Oh, he gets out of it with the great kick save on the play. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him. Tampa Bay's got a hold of the puck now. And he slides it quickly to point. The Bolts carried along the wall.
We'll take those.
Gets the fans a-blaring. It's players like these that know how to lead the charge and really change any momentum swing in the game. I think he doesn't need much time or space. He knows how to score. It's the reason why he's the leading scorer.
the bench, too.
That's always a good thing when you look back at your coach and they're smiling, because it doesn't happen often, James. The one thing that does get a smile is a great start, because they now know that you were ready right from puck drop, not from just a physical standpoint, but from an emotional side, too.
Quick pass, Koyoki Haru. Feeds the puck to Patterson. Feeds it over. Big time stop. The Bolts get a hold of the puck along the boards. Ottawa's got it now. Moves it to the middle. He scores!
You're kidding me. I bet you it was a tip shot. I bet you it was a tip shot.
Tampa Bay's won the faceoff at center. Moves it quickly over to point. Puck picked up by Sanderson. Pass stolen in the open ice. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. And it's a quick pass to Kachuk. Stoppage in play as we get an offside.
Batherson's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Moves it on over to Patterson. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Well, certainly was lined up perfectly.
Hey guys, take a hit. Hit them.
Distributed right in there.
Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Keeps control of the puck after taking a little knock. Picked off. Takes that pass back at the point. And there's a blocker stop by Forsberg. Battling for it along the boards. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Here's a short pass to Bourgeau. And that pass is redirected. Quick feed to Bourgeau. And the save. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Still lots of time left in the period. It's all tied up. Tampa Bay's taking possession in their own end. Grabbed along the boards by Kucherov. Passes it over. Trying to shake loose. All alone. Denies another breakaway. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. They've got the defense outnumbered. Great reach with the poke check by Alexiak. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Slides it across to Kucherov. Points got it on the offensive end. Oh, he hammered on the play.
This is just a thunderous hit. That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
The Bolts have it now.
That'll work. I'm fine with that.
He sacrificed his body to make the play.
They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Toss it up on the play. Slides it quickly to Cornette. Here's a shot. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied.
Second last game before the playoffs.
Alexiak's taking it from his own
Excuse
end.
me. Such
Into
indigestion.
the offensive end now. Looking to set up offensively. From the neutral zone now. Tampa Bay's got the puck against the boards. And they keep the pressure on. The Senators have it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Alexiak. Sends it in on the attack. And now he moves it quickly to Kucherov. Pass it up ahead. Takes that one right in the logo.
Bit of whistle, get off the
And
ice.
there's the whistle, giving him a chance to exhale. Well past the midway mark of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Taken by Sanderson. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. The Lightning have possession along the boards. Tampa Bay's looking to break out of their own end. Into the offensive zone. And he takes the feed.
So retired. Shouldn't have played this game. So retired. I did get it wrong. It's not.
Good fight for the puck along the boards. Norris grabs the puck inside his own territory. There's a shot. And the goaltender comes up on a piece of it to keep it out of the net. What a save by Husso.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
In the final moments of this period, we got a tie game. And they'll start with possession. Comes up with the steal. Oh, we got some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Stupid. I was trying to hit someone.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Tampa Bay's won the draw.
That's a huge job by the center, James, coming off an ice, and you know you need a change. You got to find a way to win that and get out of your zone.
And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses
Who
the
cares
handle and
about
it
too
dies
many
on his
moves?
stick.
Great feed from the left side. And he slides it quickly to Ostapchuk. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Good use of the body on the play. Cut into the front of the net. Nice save from
Yep. Getting shots off us better than the rest of the game is doing so far. He poked it out to them. Our goalie poked it out to them. Rebound control, pitcher. Rebound control.
But after the deep, the ability to finish too, all the way around, textbook.
Oh, smart heads up Reed. And smacks the puck out of midair. Ottawa's ready to go on the attack. Tampa Bay's got the puck in their own end. The Bolts move to the offensive zone.
Something about Ottawa.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that carries right off the mask. Oh, spectacular save on the play.
These can't be that
So
way.
able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
Well, hopefully everybody's refreshed after the intermission. We are ready to go for period number 2. Second period is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Bolts don't need to change much, James. I mean, the majority of the possession, yes, they're trailing by 1, but they'll find their way back in if they can trust the process.
The Senators move the puck in the defensive zone. The Lightning have taken possession along the wall. Gains the zone through center. And now it's grabbed by Point. Takes the pass. Shot. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Forsberg. Kachuk's got it against the boards. Here's a chance, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Turns another aside. There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Senators have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Moves it to Hedman. There's another for the hit parade. Quick shot. Gives them nothing in front. Scrum along the boards.
Man, I'm falling asleep. I need to wake up.
Tampa Bay's got the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Ottawa's got control of the puck. Through pass ahead. Takes it to the front. Fantastic save.
Well, he's got vision and he's got creativity, but you got to have the skill set in terms of the hands to be able to make a difference and have an impact, and that's exactly what he does as he drives into the net. The goaltender keeps him at bay.
More than half the period left to play. 3-2 is where we're sitting.
Breathe deeply.
The Bulls start with the puck in their own end.
Wake up.
Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Now a quick pass to
Get the puck
Kucherov.
in the zone.
Lays into the body.
Save it.
Knocked away. The Senators going to work on offense. Senators glide into the dot as a face-off ready to resume play. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Slides it over to point. Shot! Oh, proper save by Forsberg. Now over to Bourgeau. Slides the puck ahead to Amadio. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Kucherov. Shot! Takes the puck behind the net. Forsberg's going to slow it down here and hang on for the whistle.
Well, a good decision right there to dictate the tempo of the game, especially when he's asking you busy engaging right now.
Off the face-off, they take the puck. The Senators have it now. The Lightning have the puck on the attack. Can't stay on his feet
Dude,
after that hit.
I'm falling over like crazy.
Here they come on the attack. Quick
It's not
pass to
even funny.
Sanderson. Puts it
I have
over.
no balance, but I have lots of
One more
balance.
play on. And it's kicked away. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Ottawa's got it in the neutral zone. Along the half wall with the puck. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Quick feed to point. Gaining momentum along the boards. The Senators gain control of the puck. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Quick pass over to Kucherov. Receives the pass. Can't keep a hold of it. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Goes right to the crease. And he's got that one. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. The Senators continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. Ottawa's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Across the line along the left wall. Makes the save, but barely with that one. Here we go.
I'm playing sleeper.
Well, this is a tone setter, isn't it? The emotions are at a heated and they're ready to go.
Steve's not ready for this. Yeah, different weight class. So it's
On
super.
that one, James, and now look at him on the really shaken here after taking a couple of punches, James. That's a tough one, and it's the danger of fighting.
A wild couple of minutes there.
Then I got hurt. I was going breaking my hand on his face.
Late goings of this period. 3-2 is where we sit in what has been a tightly contested affair. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Ottawa's gained the line and into the zone. The Bolts have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And they come up with it as the puck skips out. And that takes guts to get in front of that one. Oh, close save and a beauty!
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Tampa Bay's won the face-off. And he slides it quickly to Kucherov. And that one's turned away. The Senators will play it from the defensive zone. And now he tries to get it across to Craig. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Passes it to Gensel. Feeds the puck up to Kucherov. Sends it over to point. Taken along the wall by Manson. And he takes the dish. Tampa Bay's through center and now in the offensive end. And he was ready for that save.
He's charging the goalie now. Anything that will work.
And it's a quick pass to Norris. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. The Senators get a hold of the puck in their own end. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And a great save. And there's the horn bringing the second period to an end.
Number one?
They say
Yeah,
3
we can
is the
do this.
magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. The Bolts played along the boards. Oh, what a great save by Forsberg.
Good facing in his own fire.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Ottawa's hanging on to this 3-2 lead. And a good read to get possession there with the two centermen tangled up. Fires it on net. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Right in front. Turns it away.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
The Senators have been bringing the fire offensively tonight, and they lead it early in this third. Points won it in their own end. Tampa Bay's moving it into the offensive end. Fires it. Oh, what a glove save there. He read that perfectly. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. The Bolts take possession here inside the offensive zone. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Comes up with the block. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Moves the puck across to Kachuk. Knocked around but keeps it going. Sends a pass over. Oh, break out the ice packs. He lays out to block that shot. Ow! Big hit along the boards.
He was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got close and then shoulder on shoulder.
Okay. Deep.
And disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
Moves it quickly over to point. Moves the puck along the half wall. Ottawa's got control of it now from their own end. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Sends the pass over. Oh, a clutch save! Here's a short pass to Hedman. And now he moves it quickly to Kucherov. Ottawa's got the puck.
The Senators are on the attack. And he's ridden off the puck. Gaining steam here on the attack. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. The Senators gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Through pass ahead. Dishes it off.
Well, that's great larceny by the goaltender. I don't know how that
You
did
need
not
to
go
put
in,
one of
James.
those
I mean, he's in
boxes.
tight. He's known for putting that away.
The Senators will play it in their own end. Ottawa's on the attack. Chance in front. How did he stop that one?
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time he bails his team out.
Sends it quickly to Kiki. The Bolts will play it in their own end. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Grabs the puck at center. Takes a shot. Oh, quick save.
Geeky's been a welcome addition back into this lineup, James. I mean, he's been out with injury, but as he gets reinserted in, you can see the spark that he's provided for his team, and he gets a great shot on net.
Ottawa's been total non-stop action on the offensive end, and they continue to lead in the third. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Strong defensive effort. Oh, what a save in front. Dished on over to Kiki. Puck grab by Hagel. Quick feed to Kiki. Denies him in front. Back to the blue line. The Senators gain possession. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Here's a shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Slides it over with pace to Paul. Gives it right back. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. From the left wing, takes the feed. Ottawa's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Strong use of the body. Slides the puck to Paul. Here's a chance. Denies him. Quick pass across to Kiki. Tampa Bay's got a hold of the puck. Lays the body to that play. Takes the feed at the point. That's gloved by Forsberg. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The Senators have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Forsberg. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Ottawa's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. And he loses control of the puck. Here he is, wrestled on net.
Bro, that was it. That was it. That was literally it. That was so it. There was nothing so it that I've ever seen.
Moves it to Hedman. Slides it on over to Kucherov. Fires it into the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Kucherov. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Rocked him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
Scooped up along the wall by Kucherov. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Slides it across. Makes the save as he gets a piece of it with the glove. Slides it terribly hard. Oh, good swat of the puck to knock it down. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
We need the full court press.
The Bolts win it. Feeds it over. And that's blocked in traffic.
Okay.
And somehow he hangs on.
Yes. Yes. He's had it. Let's go. We'll take it. I don't care what they're doing. We used to go to that or sometimes.
Net is knocked off. We'll get a face-off here. More than half the period has expired. We are all tied up in this one.
Yeah, all tied.
Points. Quick stick off the draw wins possession. And that's off a stick. Quick shot. Can't get it to go.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
Slides it quickly to point. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Forces the turnover. Quick pass to Yokiharu. Now a quick pass to Yukemchuk. And a poke check knocks the puck away. And he slides it quickly to Kucherov. Big time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone-crushing, separating body from puck.
Okay, so we're going overtime.
Well, there you go, 60 minutes played, and now we're going to head to overtime. Not all heroes wear capes. Some of them have skates. We'll find out who the hero wears next. Will we get a winner? Time to find out. It's overtime. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Kicks it away with ease. Big save by the goaltender once again.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Puck scooped up by the shot. Denies him in close. Sends it ahead to point. Tampa Bay's crossed the line and on the attack. Shot! It's stayed out! It's stayed out! What a save!
Well, that's all well, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all about him, and he comes from nowhere to make that save.
The Rugby have gained control of the puck along the wall. And he takes the pass. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. Angles it over to Patterson. Cut into the glove by Husso. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off.
Okay, well,
And that's
all
it.
three.
Regulation solved nothing. Overtime solves nothing.
Looks like
So we
shootout
go
time.
to the skills competition. The shootout looms here on EA Sports. First skaters on the ice. Goaltender set. The shootout. This reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
What a chance, but couldn't pull the trigger.
Joe Six definitely screwed up.
save.
that was bad.
He wanted that one.
Kachuk's turn to break this scoreless drought here in this shootout. Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
Makes the save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that
Let's
goaltenders
go
have to
with
work on
the,
the shooter, and
that's BS.
the goaltender's going to be frustrated
Well, we
with
lose
this
this
one.
game.
He
That's
thought he had
unfortunate.
it. Perfectly read the shooter. Just goes off him and in.
Well, we needed a shootout, but we do have ourselves a winner, and it's time.
Well, didn't win a single game this stream, so that's a good sign that we need to stop. Start afresh tomorrow. Start
All
on
right,
a
at
good
this
note
time,
tomorrow.
everyone, we'll catch you up on what went down in all the
One
action in
game
the
and
league
then
tonight.
playoffs.
The Sens were looking to steal 2 points against the Lightning. Ottawa picks up the extra point in the skills competition and the victory. Hey, with this one all said and done, let's get you caught up on some of the other final matchups in the league tonight. The Maple Leafs took to the ice for a collision with the Capitals. Toronto tallies the overtime winner to come away with the extra point.
Oh, I'm injured. Okay. You just send the game into the playoffs. Nice. Or maybe I'm injured for the playoffs. That would suck. Well, we're still in part of the playoffs because we're injured. That's how it's going to work. Okay, we gotta win the cup. Hopefully I'm not injured, coach, because, you know, if I'm injured the whole time, it's not my fault. I'm active, okay. Yeah, X Factor points, not a big deal. Okay, well, that's the end of the stream. Thanks for watching. We'll start the playoffs tomorrow.